What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Cool Espresso, and welcome back to another video here today on the channel. In this one, we're going to do another what we thought versus what we got. Last week, you guys absolutely destroyed that video. We talked about what we thought we'd get with Modern Warfare Remastered versus what we actually got, and it turned out to be something rather drastic compared to what we thought initially, but in a good regards. And you guys, once again, absolutely killed that video, now sitting at just under 400 likes. That is absolutely ridiculous, and I thank you guys so much for the support with this one. But in this, we're going to be taking a look at something that actually recently happened as of maybe a couple of months back, but what we thought we'd get with DLC for Zombies in Revelations and what we actually got. Figured we'd do something a little bit fun here with this, throw up another episode of this, and maybe turn it into a series. So that's it. If you guys enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like down below. And of course, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date with everything Call of Duty in general. And of course, if you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, that's the best place to stay connected with me here outside of YouTube. And I practically live over there, so if you guys want to get connected, that link is down there in the description below. But let's talk about DLC 4. Let's backtrack a little bit right around to the September dates and take a look at what we thought we'd get with Black Ops 3's DLC 4, the finale of Zombies, and the saga that was told up to this point versus what we actually got. So the dates are September 4th, say right around that area, and everybody's abuzz at COD XP or right at home with anticipation of DLC 4 and maybe checking out some of the Infinite Warfare gameplay that was just debuted. But up until this point, we know almost absolutely nothing save for the fact that the map will be called Revelations. It's a combination of a bunch of different maps, and really it looks pretty awesome, and we're all anticipating a massive a send-off of the zombie saga up until this point because, well, Jason Blundell at the very beginning of Black Ops 3 said there's going to be some nice brackets around the story that we know so far, and really it's going to set it apart as its own little universe, kind of tie off any loose ends, and we'll then see a resolution here within the zombie storyline. That said, that has everybody hyped, everybody's really excited to see what exactly will happen, and well, come then 2 days later, September 6th, DLC 4 launches for PlayStation 4. It then follows up a month later with Xbox One and PC, but PS4 is on the hunt now for the Easter egg. It took us a little bit of time to figure out exactly what would happen here, but we thought that we'd end up getting some grand resolution, all these questions answered with Dr. Monty the Shadow Man, who's the real bad guy, what everything has to do with the summoning key to children, all this good stuff, and maybe we'd see some resolution over the past 8 years with Richtofen and the 4 original characters, and then also Dr. Maxis, Samantha, all that good stuff. There were just so many things laid out on the table that a lot of people thought there was going to be an absolutely fantastic reveal, something that just blew everybody's mind, and then the Easter egg was finished, and what we thought didn't really compare to what we actually got. Instead, spoiler alert for those of you guys that have not played Zombies or really don't know exactly how it ends within DLC 4 and Revelations, you can feel free to click off the video at this point in time, but for those of you guys that do, well, you might share my little bit of distaste in the very portrayed ending of Black Ops 3 Zombies, as do a lot of other people, because some people would consider this maybe a cop-out. It was something that did make sense, yes, but was it as grand a scale and as grand a resolution as we thought and anticipated? No, not even close, really. And it comes down to maybe we hyped it up a little bit too much in our own minds, that this was actually something very brilliant and something that sent off and tied off the loose ends of Black Ops 3 Zombies, but maybe wasn't as great as we had hoped for all these unanswered questions that really might be impossible to answer with development teams switching for 4 total games within the zombie storyline. Now, a too long didn't read version is the fact that the zombie storyline is all one giant cycle. It starts with World at War, goes all the way up, and then really the events of Origins to Black Ops 3 DLC 4 are one bracket in themselves, in which it starts the Monty storyline over and over and over again, where there are little Easter eggs that hint towards other passages in the zombie storyline, like the giant Apothecon in the intro cutscene shooting an Element 115 meteor into an interdimensional passageway, in which that meteor is what stems all the way back in Shi No Numa and starts that cycle over again. But essentially it bracketed it off and really described only the events up until, say, Origins to, once again, Revelations in their entirety. It did answer some questions, maybe like the Sophia and Maxis backstory, but really up until that point, it really didn't do as much justice as a lot of people thought it would, and therefore kind of upset some people in their own regards, especially a lot of the die-hard Zombies fans. I don't necessarily consider myself one of the diehards like that, but I've followed the story since World at War, and I definitely have loved it ever since, and though I accept the ending as a valid way to send it off, and definitely was a nice little ending here with it, it wasn't what I expected and what I had really hoped for. So once again, maybe it comes down to us hyping it up a little bit too much and really putting the expectations out of reach for the storyline and the developers, and what they did was actually a great job, but we didn't really accept it because we hyped it up too much. But that is essentially what we thought versus what we got. We thought we'd get way more answers than we did, but in the same regard, what we got still did clarify a lot of what was on the immediate plates and on the immediate table, and of course, Zombies probably isn't going anywhere, so maybe this was done as a necessary reaction so that it could pick up with whatever Call of Duty title is next that Treyarch develops, and the storyline can then pick up from there. Because we did think, once Origins came around, that was the air quote ending, and really gave some clarification to the zombie story up until that point that kind of tied it off and bracketed it off, but really it was just the beginning, as we saw with Black Ops 3. So that said, that is where we're gonna wrap it up. Just a short little discussion here with this, what we thought we'd get versus what we actually got within Black Ops 3's DLC 4 and Revelations, the send-off for Black Ops 3 Zombies, and subsequently the 8 years previously in which we saw the storyline progress since World at War. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'd love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. Would you guys like to see this as a constant series here up on the channel? I think it's kind of cool to take a look at some of this stuff. Once again, the whole idea of what we knew before and what we actually saw, things like that, the progression of the ideology in certain things within Call of Duty is interesting to me, and if you guys enjoy it, I definitely would love to bring you guys more here with it. But that said, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Drop your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below. Let's try to aim for 300 likes. I don't really ever set a like goal for videos, but you guys absolutely crushed the last one, so let's try and reach that here if we can. And of course, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date with everything Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare Remastered, Infinite Warfare, anything Call of Duty. If you guys do like COD, stick it right here on the channel. And of course, finally, one final thing, if you guys want to connect with me a little bit further, Twitter's the best place to do so, and I'm always over there, so you can always get a hold of me. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. My name's been Nikolai Espresso. Take care and peace.